we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Late former NFL head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, Dennis Green, had a legendary response to a question after a loss to the Chicago Bears. When asked about the opponent, he proclaimed, "They are who we thought they were." Green would repeat the same statement multiple times and added, "And we let them off the hook." Some Raptors fans were led to believe there would be a different outcome to the start of the season due to a change in coaching and 2 additional players. However, seasoned Raptors fans took on the same sentiment that Coach Green had on his opponent. The Raptors are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. There was some excitement during the NBA 2023 draft surrounding the 13th pick Toronto made. They picked up former Kansas star Grady Dick, who's a phenomenal shooter. The thought was he would get valuable minutes in the rotation and improve the one thing the team lacked most: shooting. Despite having that great preseason, Dick struggled once the regular season began. In 14.7 minutes played per game so far, he has averaged 3.9 points. His three-point shooting is at 24.4%. After 15 games, he was placed in the G League affiliate of the Raptors, the 905, to get more reps in and gain his confidence back. Realistically, the Raptors should not be overly reliant on a 20-year-old who is still getting used to NBA range. Alternatively, the coaching change that brought in Darko Rajakovic late in the offseason was exciting. A young coach who was reasonable, personable, and generated a philosophy that players can buy into. Share the ball in a 0.5 offense, as Darko puts it, and every player will get the best possible opportunity. Instead, the team has become confused as to when to pass the ball and when to take the shot. Scotty Barnes has been a victim of this a few times. With the ball in his hands, he sometimes decides to be unselfish and leads to a turnover. Moreover, when the Raptors lost Fred VanVleet to the Houston Rockets to free agency, the team needed a floor general. Dennis Schroeder was signed late in the offseason, similar to Darko, and was asked to run the show. Although he has been doing a great job trying to fit within the dynamics of the team, he makes questionable decisions late in the game. At times, Schroeder tries to take control of the offense instead of deferring to the best players on the team, Barnes and Pascal Siakam. Despite the changes that were made, and critical ones at that, the team is not performing as some might think. But why was that the expectation? Looking at the roster, besides Schroeder, the core of the team remains the same. You have Siakam, Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl in the front court, the same as last season. You then have OG Anunoby running alongside newly picked up Schroeder in the backcourt. On the bench, you have Malachi Flynn, who was seldom used last season, getting an opportunity to see more minutes under Coach Darko. You also have Precious Achiuwa and Chris Boucher, who make up for the majority of the minutes in a more or less 8-man rotation, including Gary Trent Jr. Basically, nothing has changed. Besides Barnes looking like an all-star this season, the Raptors have not been any better than last season. They continue to struggle shooting the ball and can't rely on the bench to add a scoring punch when the starters are not firing on all cylinders. 20 games into the season and Toronto's 9-11. Last season, they were 11-9 in their first 20 games, 2 wins better. At the conclusion of last season, the Raptors had the 17th most wins in the NBA and were an even 41-41. Quarter into the 2023-2024 season, and Toronto's tied for 16th in total wins in the NBA. They're good on defense, 13th in opponent points per game, but are 23rd in points per game. Simply put, the Raptors are where we thought they would be, a mid-level team at best. They'll continue to pick up great wins here and there to get you off your seat and excited for the next game. Then you'll be disappointed in their effort and energy in a loss to a team they should win against. Essentially, a roller coaster of a ride that is seemingly never ending. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and put on the post notifications for more videos like this.